Good day to all. In this particular video, we will be starting Plant Kingdom. At starting of this particular chapter, we will look into different classification systems that have been given. The first system that we will talk about is artificial system. The second system is natural system. The third system is phylogenetic system. So, starting with the first system, that is artificial system of classification. This particular system was given by Carolus Linnaeus. It is the earliest system of classification. Now, the basis that was taken in this particular system by Linnaeus was that it was based only on gross superficial morphological characters. That is how the plant looked from outside, its external characters were taken, and that is how this particular classification system was formed. Now, in this system, two characters were taken. The first were the vegetative characters, and the second was the structure of endoecium. So that is how this system came up. Now, there were certain drawbacks in this particular system. The first drawback was that in this particular system, there were certain closely related species which were separated because it was just based on few characters. The second drawback of this particular system was that it gave equal weightage to vegetative as well as sexual characters. Now, this was not correct because if environmental conditions change, then this vegetative characters are affected, and in this particular system, we are giving equal weightage to vegetative and sexual characteristics. Now, due to these drawbacks, next system came, and it was natural system of classification. It was given by two scientists, Bentham and Hooker. This particular system was based on natural affinities among organisms. The important thing about this particular system was that it considered the external features, but it also considered the internal features like ultrastructure, anatomy, embryology, and phytochemistry. So, in the earlier artificial system, it was only the external morphological characters, but in this particular system, along with external characters, internal features were also considered. So, obviously, it was better than the artificial system of classification. After this particular natural system of classification, next system came which was called as phylogenetic system of classification. This particular classification was based on evolutionary relationships between the organisms. So, whatever relationship organisms have between them on the basis of evolution, this particular system was based on that, and evolutionary relationship is actually called as phylogeny, and that is how this name came, that was phylogenetic system of classification. Now, talking of this particular system, there is a term taxa. So, taxa is actually the category. Now, a particular taxa or category has number of organisms in it. Now, this particular system considers that all organisms that belong to this taxa or this category all have a common ancestor. Now, this particular system becomes important when there is no supporting fossil evidence, because if fossil evidence is there, then easily the phylogeny can be formed. But if there is no fossil evidence, then this phylogenetic system of classification becomes very important. Now, after these three different systems, we come to a term numerical taxonomy. Now, this particular numerical taxonomy, it is based by using computers. Now, in this, we will look into all the characters, and these characters are actually processed with the use of computers. So, what is done in this particular taxonomy? Numbers and codes are assigned to all the characters, and then the processing of this data is done. And advantage of this particular taxonomy is that in this, each character is given equal importance, and their might be hundreds of characters. So all hundreds of characters can be considered if we use this particular numerical taxonomy. After this, we come to the term cytotaxonomy. Now, the term cyto refers to that this is based on cytological information. So, cytological information includes the information of on chromosome number, chromosome structure, and behavior, and this forms the basis of cytotaxonomy. After cytotaxonomy, we come to the next point, that is chemotaxonomy. Now, chemo refers to the chemical constitution. So, this particular taxonomy or classification will use the chemical constituents that are present in plant for classification.